Hello Cancer, this is Natalia with your reading for November 2015 on behalf of astrologer.com. So for Cancer, I'm going to focus on 3 key areas of your life for the month, and the first one being your career. So let's take a look at that. Now, there seems to be, it's going to be quite a psychic, intuitive month for you, Cancer. And you being a water sign, you're always quite open to, going within, being quite self-contained and finding the answers within yourself. So, you've already got a bit of a step ahead with that. So you're going to find that this month is really playing to your strengths. And when it comes to your career, I feel like November's going to be a month where you're going to be watching and waiting. So this is a really important time for you to start to try and connect much more with your higher self, with divine messages and inspirations about where to go next. And I feel like it's almost like you're at a little bit of a crossroads as we get to this time of year. It's like, what are all the different pieces of the jigsaw puzzle that you've been collecting throughout the year? Well, November, by the time we get to the end of November, career-wise, this is a month when you're going to really have assembled all of those pieces of information, those disparate pieces of information. You're going to actually be able to make some kind of clearer picture with it. So don't make any sudden movements at the beginning of November. Just allow the month to flow. Listen to your intuition. Don't react and respond to any developments around you. Just keep on keeping on during the month of November. I don't see any big shocks. I don't see anything upsetting or anything massive big changes coming in for you. But what I do see is that you actually being able to find all of those answers that you're seeking within yourself and finding them very, very clearly. If sometimes you find it quite hard to tune into yourself and get answers, then November's going to be a very strong month for you to be able to do that. It's not a month for making big leaps of faith, for creating change. If there's change going on around you, what I would say to you, for you, it feels almost like, when Mercury goes retrograde and it's not advisable to buy new things, to make big changes, to sign contracts. I want to say that that's almost like the energy that I'm getting for your career with this card. So by all means, go for job interviews. By all means, look around, look for new opportunities. But don't commit yourself to anything until you get to the end of the month or the beginning of December, and then you will actually see the wider picture. You'll be able to see exactly what the universe has got in store for you, and you'll be able to assemble all of the pieces of the information carefully and properly and be able to make a very, very informed decision about that. So it's all about patience. It's all about trusting the universe and trusting the guidance and the wisdom of your inner knowing before you actually make big changes or decisive actions. And I feel like you'll be in a place to do that in December, but November feels like a month where you are just taking your time, reading the situation, and being able to gather the data before you commit. So what does money look like for you? Well, money is actually looking rather brilliant because you've drawn what I call the wish card. This is the 9 of water. And 9s are all about manifesting. But the 9 of water in particular is all about, those things that we dearly want and that we dream about achieving. Well, any dreams that you've got in relation to money, it's your lucky day, or rather it's your lucky month, Cancer. Because this card is saying to you that whatever you've been hoping for and wishing for in terms of finances, they're going to come to you. So it's a really good month for luck with money. So some of you, and I always say this tentatively because not all of you, obviously, you need to always watch the video for your rising sign and also your moon sign to get a broader outlook of what's coming in for you. But for some of you Cancers, it is actually going to result in a windfall of some kind, something that you weren't expecting, but money that I think that you will be able to take and do something with, because you've got some grand scheme, you've got some grand plan for that money. So if there's anything that you've been wishing and hoping and dreaming about doing with some money, if it came your way, November's a month when that, it's all potentially could flow in your direction. But there does feel like a lucky element around it. There's an unexpected element around it. And also it will help you to achieve a goal or a dream that you've been holding on to. So certainly fabulous aspects for you money-wise. I also feel like there's a bit of a sigh of relief for you with this card, because I feel that, again, there will be quite a few of you who have got concerns about money, who've been worried about maybe some certain debts, or worried about being able to pay for something that you committed yourself to. Well, November is such a strong month financially for you, and for lucky breaks with finances. So maybe that pay rise that you've been asking your boss for, maybe an uptake on your products if you run your own business, or maybe the generosity, the generous spirit of family and friends that comes your way. But however it comes to you, it's a blessing. It helps you to feel less anxious about the future, or certainly, that we tend to spend a lot of money at the end of the year because of Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year and parties and all of those things with gift giving. So it feels like there's a bit of a weight taken off your shoulders there, and where you can just enjoy this festive season, and you can enjoy the holidays and make the most of it without having to worry about where on earth the next bit of money is coming from to finance all of those celebrations. Okay, so what does the landscape look like for you when it comes to love and romance? Well, Cancer, again, I feel like intuition's playing a really huge part in everything that's playing out for you this month, because I drew the Moon card for you, and the Moon card is quite an interesting one. The moon is all about, very much, when the moon is new, that's about us being able to think about manifesting all of our desires. When the moon is full, it's about looking at what the universe has to bring to us in terms of completion. And so with the new moon and the full moon in the month of November, it feels like these are two very important dates for you. So you need to check out Astrolada's website so that you can see when those particular dates for the new moon and the full moon are coming in on the month of November. And really do make sure that you do some manifesting. Make sure that you write yourself an abundance check at the new moon. So basically you write yourself a check to yourself for the amount of money that you'd like. But also in terms of love, what would you like to manifest in your life when it comes to love? For those of you in a committed relationship, an existing relationship, there are lots of events going on in the background, and the new moon and the full moon are two pivotal times in the month when you will see the effects that has, the impact that has on your relationship. So if things haven't been brilliant between you, I feel like that is going to open up opportunities for you to see the bigger picture, to see the other person's point of view better, to be more loving and understanding towards one another, and release any kind of fears within your relationship that have been getting in the way and creating friction and problems. For those of you who are single, now you may have been fretting and thinking, oh, you know what, I'm got to the end of another year and here I am on my own. What's going on? Why aren't I in a loving relationship, the one that I really want? Well, I have to tell you just to keep the faith, because your angels and the universe are working on things in the background for you. So you'll see on this card there is the Archangel Haniel, and she's actually tied to this post, and she's looking to the side of her. She's standing in the middle of this river, so she hasn't gone from one side of the river to the other, and she can't see what's going on behind her. And you can see there's two moons in the background. So this is why I say to you, it's really important, the new moon period and the full moon period, for developments where relationships are concerned. And I feel like all of the wishes and the hopes and the dreams and the things that you've been asking the universe for when it comes to love and relationships and romance, this is a time when it's quite magical for you, and the universe is stirring all of this stuff up for you and is starting to bring things in that you can't see right now. But watch and wait. I think November's a month for patience. There are things that you can't have any influence on. All you can do is concentrate on what you want. The universe concentrates on how they bring that to you. So your job is to think about what you want, to ask the universe and your angels for that, and then watch it manifest magically. And by the time we get to the full moon, you will start to see the seeds of growth, the green shoots coming in of new love and new relationships. So bear with us and see what happens in December. Because I think that's going to be a really important time where you get some kind of revelations when it comes to love and romance and opportunities as well. So hang on in there, Cancer. It'll all be worth it. So to end your reading, I've chosen 2 cards that represent what your angels would most like you to know and what is the focus of your attention, the kind of real essence of the month of November for you, the emphasis. And the first card I've drawn is the blessing in disguise. So again, this is saying to you about be patient, because what seems like it's a problem, what seems like it's not going your way, or it's, things aren't working out the way that you would like to orchestrate it or according to the script that you've written in your own mind, the universe is bringing you something better. So everything that's happening is actually a blessing in disguise. So go with it, bear with it, go with the flow. And soon enough, the veil will be lifted and you will be shown all the reasons why blocks and barriers have been put in your way, why you've had to be patient, why you've been held in a cosmic waiting room. And the infinite wisdom of the universe is going to manifest for you. And then you're going to go, I get it. Oh, I'm so glad I waited. I'm so glad that these things happened and that divine timing was at work. And with that, new resources of money, time and support will come flowing in for you, because you have the Ace of Ariel, and Ariel is all about manifesting material things. It's about new beginnings for you. It's about all of the hopes and dreams and wishes that you've put out to the universe, bringing that back for you in an earthly way. And so, for those of you who are wishing for love or better relationships, and you think, well, I didn't really want to put the emphasis on money and job changes and promotions and things. But, those things give us opportunities to meet new people. They give us opportunities to have more money, to be able to go out and about and do exciting things. And with that, bring new energy and new people into our radars. So never underestimate the power of earning more money or getting better job prospects, because again, they bring us opportunities for love and new friendships and new possibilities, which is a really wonderful thing. So Cancer, I hope you've enjoyed your reading for the month of November. I can't see what's going on for you personally in the general reading, but if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can find the details of how to schedule this in the information below this video and at astrolada.com. So enjoy November, just go with the flow, and I look forward to catching up with you in December, sending you many angel blessings.